Have a seat, have a seat.
From President Barack Obama's point of view, he was the big winner in the debt limit standoff because he brokered a deal.
Most importantly, it will allow us to avoid default and end the crisis that Washington imposed on the rest of America.
Importantly, it puts the next fight over the borrowing limit off till after the election. But congressional Republicans say they triumphed by changing the terms of reference.
And no longer will the debate be about how much more is the federal government going to spend. The debate now is how much spending is going to be cut.
But the accord produced by this messy process has left hard feelings on all sides, from liberals who think the president caved in by agreeing to spending cuts without tax increases, to GOP deficit hawks who think the cuts didn't go deep enough.
Unquestionably, much of the energy and fury over soaring red ink came from the Tea Party. Few on any side dispute it showed its muscle, sometimes by giving GOP leaders fits. In terms of spending, the biggest agency loser is the Pentagon, which would see hundreds of billions of dollars cut through the next decade. By contrast, Social Security and Medicare will live to fight another day, though they still could be targeted in the next round of cuts.
I think those are going to be, in December, some really, really rough times in terms of how the American people react to what this deal we've just made.
Meantime, no one thinks this argument's over.
The political debate around this will obviously rage on next year and beyond, and that's the nature of our politics.
So politically, who's paid the biggest price for the months of partisan warfare? In the polls, the hands-down loser is Congress. Obama's number may have slid, but Congress is at all-time lows. Mark Smith, The Associated Press, the White House.